You are not a puppet whatsoever. Like, not at all. You are somebody that is very intuitive. When you put your mind to something, you can bring it into fruition just like that. Spirit showed me your gifts, your abilities, how things move for you in the spiritual realm. It doesn't move that way for every single person on this dimension. However, anytime you hang around or you kick it with a group of people, you're in a certain environment or you're on a certain density level, okay? Spirit is also showing me that you have to turn off your intuition, your foresight, in order to blend in with everyone else on that level, on that dimension. Follow me. There's a reason why Spirit is bringing this up right now. And I haven't quite put my finger on it yet, but I feel like I'm getting close to something that you need to hear right now. There's a movie, They Live. Spirit put it on me to tell you about the movie They Live, 1988. The movie was 1 hour and 33 minutes. And when I looked up the angel number 133, it showed up as a very powerful number for manifesting your goals, dreams, and desires. So, you're already in the act of doing that, right? Because the movie They Live was about a wanderer, okay? And I believe that you are that wanderer. You are on this planet wandering throughout this dimension for whatever reason. Aries, which is the head, okay? So first house, Aries, the head, those that are in control, okay? So you are wondering, you're like hidden in plain sight around those that hold positions of power and authority. And we talked about this earlier in the week, and I feel like I'm tapping into the same collective that share that same soul purpose, okay? You guys are on the same ray of light is what I'm hearing. So, like I said, the movie They Live was about a wanderer without meaning in his life. Okay, let me circle that right quick because I feel like we're going to double back and circle back around. So you have this wanderer that discovers these glasses that's capable of showing the world the way it truly is. Not the way we want to see it, but the way it truly is. So you're able to see, you have foresight, you can see the truth. Good job. There's something that you're doing right now and you're really good at it. You're paying closer attention to the options being presented to you, quality over quantity, similar interests. So if you went through a bad breakup or you're dealing with a particular person level of consciousness, this doesn't have to be romantic. Like you could have stopped being friends with someone, severed contracts, deals, like your soul contract is up is what I'm hearing. Something to do with your job, your purpose, and similar interests. When you sever ties, you've already severed ties, Spirit said you already severed ties with a particular person, place, or thing. And this good job message is coming in because you haven't received your deposit, is what I'm hearing. There's some type of deposit that you're meant to receive, but you haven't received it yet. It's like a payout for some type of energy payout. And it's coming from the spiritual realm. You've already had dreams about this. You've already had, like I said, it's dreams. You desire this. You dream about this. What else? and you've established goals already. So confirmation, spirit is saying you've already established goals to see something into fruition. You've already made some type of shift, some type of change. You've done something very subtle for some of you. Undertake joint initiatives, and now you're about to do something, learn from each other. Okay. The reason why you had to break up with a certain person, place, or thing is because they tried to change you. They don't share similar goals. You're unable to learn from each other, which means that one person would be overstanding, understanding, and also trying to catch the other person up to them. If you're at a job or a school, you will feel like you know everything about the subject that you're learning about. You would feel like you have read this before, seen this before, and so that job wouldn't stimulate you, right? If it's a friendship, you would feel the same way. Like, all we could talk about is people, places, and things, which tends to lean into just gossip. I'm hearing that's not really my thing. All right. I'll make sure this mic don't go out. Something about hearing yourself think. Like, you're leaving behind dependency. Partnership in reverse. Transformation. So the overall goal is to help you make some type of major transformation in your life. And so the partnerships, deals, and contracts that no longer benefit you or are going to help see that into fruition. Money matters. This is why some of y'all why your money isn't improving. Spirit has to keep some type of money away from you, some type of, like I said, energy check. It's an energy check. It's a spiritual energy check. All right, and it has your name on it, but you haven't signed it yet. We have love life here. Some of y'all, that job isn't working because the person you are in that's in management, or the person that you have a contract with, like if they're a part of some type of contract with you, they're a bad investment. At face value, a lot of these people are really friendly, which is really interesting. They just feel empty, like hollow, like a hologram. You keep running into the same type of people, but I don't feel like we're meant to focus on that. I actually feel like with frenzy, madman, possessive people and energies, I feel like the reason why that's coming up for you guys is because you're supposed to create some type of monologue, some type of book. You're supposed to tell some type of story. You have to weave, okay? Some type of story. Like how you overcame, how you were released from this bondage, how you removed that chain. How'd you do it? There's something about how you did it. Only you have the answer to that. This may also be why you are excessively ambitious. If anyone has ever accused you of being like a workaholic or someone that doesn't have anything else to do except work, research. People may be telling you need to get a job, that you need to put yourself out there in the workforce, that you may not want to do that. You also have people trying to convince you to seek out. There's so many different paths coming to you. It's like the more you connect with this intuition, the more you connect with your purpose, a lot of random opportunities. I'm hearing any, many, miny, mo. A lot of opportunities come your way. And it's because they know that you know. I don't know how they know that you know, but they know that you can tell. And I don't feel like it's the people that are coming to you. Like, they know you're awake. Aries energy. Those in power, the Emperor energy. The people at the top, the elite, they know that you aren't dumb, you aren't slow, you aren't clueless, and you're awake. And so you're being investigated, but at the same time you're investigating them because you're an avenger. You're someone that has incarnated with the memories of your past lives. So you were born knowing. You know the plot, you know the scheme, you know why you're here. So based off what you say, based off of how you perceive all these players, determines what happens next. There's something about, we have father energy, patriarchal system, criminal magician. Based off what you report back to, I heard the board. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing the board will determine what happens next. So when you go into meditation and you send those, when you upload your day every time you go to sleep, or when you go into meditation, you are connecting with your higher self, and you're reporting back to that higher power, that higher consciousness. I feel like you're about to invent something with optimism here. There's a hidden agenda to create something. I'm hearing top secret. This is why you are incognito. This is why you are blending in. Okay. But Spirit, why would you need me to make whoever you are, whoever this is I'm channeling for, aware? Someone's watching you through the mirror, through your phone. They see you packing your bag like you're preparing to go somewhere. Someone is planning some type of crime. With theft here. With theft and photo proof, this is someone planning to entrap you in some way. Guilty by association. Okay, so you don't even have to be the one committing the crime. But because you're hanging with them, because you're friends with them, because you're on a certain level with them, whatever they get in trouble with, they're going to implicate you in some way. They just need to get a clear shot of you at a coffee shop with someone, you meeting up with someone. You get what I'm saying? With that type of intel, that will, something about a jury Someone wants to imply your name in some type of situation that doesn't involve you. And it's because you are getting over them. It's because you are breaking a contract with them. I'm also seeing here someone trying to restrict your visa, attempting to restrict your ability to travel, giving it to somebody else to hold it. And so this divine is giving you proof, okay? There's something that I'm meant to say in this message to you. During this call, I'm meant to tell you something. Only you will know exactly what I'm talking about based off of something that I say. And I feel like I'm getting warmer, not colder. So let's see. It's giving very, if I can't have you, no one can type of energy. You have way too many positive energies coming up. Deception in reverse. Community. And attachment. Okay. Up to 3 people. 3 fake people specifically. You've already come to the conclusion that someone is lying to you. You've already come to the conclusion that someone you work with, someone in your neighborhood, or someone in your close-knit environment is strategically planning to fish for information, get some type of intel, take that and report it to somebody else. You've heard this all before. Heard it all before. Hearing Mary J. Blige. Meanwhile, while all this is going down, I feel like you're soaking up the last little bit of sun before it gets cold. I feel like you are. It's like I'm seeing you at a beautiful, luxurious location. Right? This could be a pool. This could be a beach. And it feels like you're having a lazy day. This is why you haven't been... A lot of you guys aren't seeking guidance right now, like personal readings, or going to talk to like therapists, right? Because I'm picking up matrix energy. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he, in the most recent matrix, right, stuck, he was seeking professional help about his work and how he was feeling some type of way and different things like that. And he was also feeling like uninterested and didn't want to go out. And they just kept restarting him. And the attachment got stronger and stronger. But they gave him some type of substance or something to keep him incoherent, right? So he couldn't manifest his heart's desires. He couldn't build. He could only repeat the same day over and over and over again. He had to start lying to the people that was supposed to in trust, that he was in trust, he chose to trust, right? The professional, he had to lie. And that's what I'm seeing here. Some of you guys came across someone with ill intention to manifest off of you and to like put you in a jar. Very specific. Someone was lying to you, trying to take your manifestation, the one you gave them, whatever manifestation you had up in the ethers about, your desires and things like that. Someone close to you was listening to your manifestations, wanting it for themselves, got their manifestation that you wanted, and they're unhappy with being left with the manifestation of your dreams because this person manifested it specifically as a way to stay attached to you, right? So if this person listened to what you got going on, what your plans are, they held that in their memory, and they aligned their manifestations, right? So you can't beat them, join them, right? They align their manifestation to work super duper hard to getting exactly what you wanted. And they thought once you got what you wanted, that it was going to secure, it was going to solidify a commitment, solidify y'all building together, working together, investing in each other. But you already knew that this person was watching you. I'm hearing psychedelics here. There's mushrooms here. That this person was, monitoring you, watching you. Shadow work. I cannot make this shit up. Monitoring you, watching you. And now they're stuck with the contract. They're stuck holding the bag. They're stuck with the manifestation of your dreams, but it wasn't theirs. It was yours. But the one that they actually brought into fruition, the one that the universe responded to, the energy check that was cashed for that person wasn't your true heart's desires. You gave it to them. Either you mirrored it to them, you gave it to them because you knew that they were watching you. And unbeknownst to them, they were not getting the right confirmations. They were not seeing things as they were. They were not seeing things for what it truly is, but rather for what they prefer it to be. And they worked super duper hard, made a lot of sacrifices to paint this whole big picture. And it was supposed to guarantee them some type of victory. Finish line in reverse. I'm starting to think that this person was never listening. Okay? And so Spirit is saying your spiritual team, this is someone that didn't want you listening to your intuition. They didn't want you manifesting abundance. They didn't want you to have independence. They wanted to have control over you. They wanted to have all rights to something, to your journey, all rights to your life. They want your whole life. They wanted your whole life. And now they're unable to manifest because they're tied up in a contract, in a deal of responsibility. Because to break this contract, to sever whatever contract they have, whatever agreements they have, they would make enemies and burn bridges because they used other people in a hurry to get ready. Okay, so this is someone that was monitoring you to get ready for you, believing that everything that they were listening to and doing was to secure y'all being together. I feel like Spirit is revealing the intentions of, like, exposing the intentions of another person, and then explaining to you why you had to be patient. They had to get some type of leech off of you, some type of attachment off of you. They had to reverse it. They had to flip and reverse some shit on some people that once had your ear, They once had your respect, your loyalty. They could be at an older age than you. All right. You had to see them for who they were. Yeah, they lived. That's why there were people that were keeping you numb and keeping you doped up and unable to be coherent and see things as they truly are. Rose-colored glasses. But you got you a new pair. If you got you a new pair and you saw the world for what it truly was. And you were like, nah. Rebel in reverse. This now going back to that Aries energy. All right? The elite, the power that be, whatever. There was an even bigger hidden agenda to prevent the reincarnation of two divine counterparts. Okay? We have love life here. Love and be loved, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love, keeping you on a certain dimension level, unable to ascend. And the only way that somebody was going to be able to do that was by getting to you very young, getting to you by way of your community, your households, and people like that. And the relationships that you develop with people would then make you feel like that's so much of a distraction to the point where you don't even know where you are or who you are in the midst of everyone else's desires, in the midst of everyone else's dreams. You would be like an extra, right? But then when you really consider Taurus energy, right, the collective energy, I'm channeling for the neck, okay, the throat chakra. I'm channeling for those that are, you do have meaning in this life. Even when it appears that you don't. Had spirit not covered you in this way, cloaked you in this way, hitting you in plain sight like this, they would have done way worse. Yeah, they would have done way worse to you to get rid of you. Some of you guys, they had to hide your birth, okay? I know, like, in the 50s and 60s, there are a lot of children that really don't know who their mother or father really are because of the documentation system, right? How it was required. The laws that weren't as strict as they are now. Because I am picking up a very specific situation of being swapped at birth with someone else and being born, taken from one person, and then being told that their child didn't make it. And then the whole time, there you are, taking it. You could have been born at night. Somebody here was born at night and they were given to like a well-known, powerful family and raised as their own. Kind of like how Loki was. Timid, shy, misunderstood. Feel like you don't belong. Your siblings, family, relatives, you may feel like you don't feel like you were actually from here. Okay? And it has a lot to do with your destiny. And someone here wasn't like your birth certificate, you were born off the grid. I feel like somebody here was born off the grid. And the details of your actual astrological chart is a secret. And so the chart that they've been reading and monitoring and observing and studying is actually false. Because you are a encrypted mystery child. As soon as I said mystery child, look what card came out. It says mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. So you're going to have an opportunity to open a door that only you are supposed to have access to. I want you to remember that, all right? Controlling drama, conflict, interests. Only you. Okay, something about marble, crystal. Only you are meant to have access to some type of sanctuary, some type of abode. That's what I'm hearing. Someone is going to offer you an opportunity They're going to support you. So if you're single and you don't have anyone to mingle with, not to worry, okay? You're going to have a space, opportunity, free reign to really tap into weave your imagination, creativity, innovation, invention, and realization. Okay? You're also going to go through some transformations, but one thing you will not have to worry about is money. Okay? There's an infinite supply of that. Money. Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, power. Something about you being in a very powerful, stable position. You look good. You look good. You smell good. Okay? I'm hearing this is my commitment to you. Trust spirit. Two of Wands. This is a part of your purpose. This is a part of your purpose. They've told you this before. You've heard this before. Eight of Cups. That if you take off those rose-colored glasses and you emotionally follow your North Node and put all your emotions and your heart into that, that will be the seed. That will be where, the pearl that you're going to retrieve and be able to manifest with. Okay, so your pain that you're experiencing right now, channel that pain. You're being asked to channel that pain. Okay, when you feel stuck or you feel as if people are playing games and you have no way out of the situation and you have to kind of like just agree to disagree and, be the bad person. Forgive yourself, make a clear decision, and just move on. Do it over and over and over again. I'm seeing someone lay down bricks, lay down the law. Something about the law will be laid down. You won't even have to do it. So everything that happens that feels like unfortunate events, it will not touch you. All right? Whoever you are that resonates with this, it will not touch you. It will be a lesson for anyone that tries to block you, stop you, coerce you, change your direction. They will be playing with their livelihood, their life, their stability. So many unfortunate events would come to them. And in exchange, this is like a new contract. I feel like I'm reading a new contract that's being written up as we speak in the spirit. And you guys have agreed. I promise to help you see your heart's desires into fruition, your dreams into fruition. The right person for you will be there to help. They just won't try to change you. Okay? They won't try to change who you are, try to get you to reconsider, compromise. Something about a Sagittarius could be significant. November is significant. Not to worry. I feel good, happy, and radiant with you. Libra season, something between now. Okay, so something between Libra season now and by the end of Sagittarius season. You can expect this. You can expect like someone will finally get the picture. Some type of confusion will finally be cleared up, and you won't have anything to worry about. It'll be done. Like, I want you to see something, okay? The door is already closed. The damn squirrel is back. The door is already closed. The chapter is over. Okay? Someone's just trying to convince you that it will, like, they're bullying you, blackmailing you, threatening you, because it's already over. You didn't end it. Time ended it. You get what I'm saying? Time ended it. It's happening collectively all over. Like, the power dynamic is shifting. The moon. Fighting evil by moonlight. When it comes by daylight. Alright, so we got Sailor Moon energy. You are the, I want to say, the image of a new era. I don't want to call you an example because you're not a martyr, but you are the face, the wanderer of a new era, a new dawn, a new day. And it's going to feel so good. And so many things that you have absolutely no idea. Other people around you are not going to be privy to the true plan. And it's going to feel so good. Because even when it appears as if your enemies have won, Spirit has a whole separate agenda playing out right before your eyes. So you just remain optimistic. And even when you aren't optimistic, it's still going to play out in your favor. You still have nothing to worry about. I feel like you just need to continue following the yellow brick road, okay? Following all the clues, the signs, the synchronicities, and the rest will follow. So we get some good news closing. Let's get some good news in closing for whoever this call is for. Alright, this is for those of you that lost something. You took a big L in some way. A big chunk was taken. And you may have been asking yourself, well, how am I going to do this? Or how am I going to do that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. 133. Alright, and what does that angel number say? It says, a powerful number for manifesting your goals, dreams, and desires. You're a unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.